Now I am going to discuss with you one another literary term which is named as hyperbole. Hyperbole means an exaggeration. I would like to give you the detailed information about this term and the role of the term, especially in literature. It is a figure of speech. It is also called as bold overstatement or the extravagant exaggeration of fact or of possibility. It may be used either for serious or ironic or comic effect. In drama, hyperbole is quite common, especially in heroic drama. This term is used specially in heroic drama to create an influence on the mind of the audience. Hyperbole is a fundamental part of both burlesque writing and the tall tales from Western America. The use of hyperbole in our daily conversation is to create an amusing effect or to emphasize our meaning. However, in literature, it has very serious implications. By using hyperbole, a writer or a poet makes common human feelings remarkable and intense to such an extent that they do not remain ordinary. In literature, usage of hyperbole develops contrasts. When one thing is described with an overstatement and the other thing is presented normally, a striking contrast is developed. This technique is employed to catch the reader's attention. Hyperbole is even a part of our day to day speech. I would like to give you here one example which catches the attention of the readers. The example has come into the play named Macbeth, written by William Shakespeare. The lines I quote here: all the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. This is the technique which is used there to catch the attention of the readers there or audiences there in the play. Another example is also from the same play, Macbeth, written by William Shakespeare. The lines I would like to quote here are such as: Neptune's ocean washes this blood clean from my hand. No, this my hand will rather. The multitudinous seas incarnadine, making the green one red. I explain these lines. Macbeth, the tragic hero, feels the unbearable prick of his conscience after killing the king. He regrets his sin and believes that even the oceans of the greatest magnitude cannot wash the blood of the king off his hands. I mean, the deed which he has done was very much wrong. We can see the effective use of hyperboles in the given over lines. Here is one another example comes from the great work by Joseph Conrad entitled as The Heart of Darkness. The lines I want to quote here: I had to wait in the station for 10 days and eternity. Here we can understand that the act of waiting 10 days seemed to last forever and never end. So in this way, hyperbole catches the attention of the readers there. One another example for more clarification and very interesting example I would like to put in front of you from the very famous poem which is entitled as A Red Red Rose, which is written by Robert Burns. The lines where hyperbole is used, I would like to quote here. As fair art thou, my bonny lass, so deep in love am I, and I will love thee still, my dear, till the seas gang dry, till the seas gang dry, my dear, and the rocks melt with the sun. Oh, I will love thee still, my dear, while the sands of life shall run. These are the lines which are given here by Robert Burns. I would like to explain those lines here. I mean the ideas of the poet here, which are explained through the medium of by the use of hyperbole. The poet Robert Burns gives many examples of hyperbole in this present piece of the poem. The poet says that he would love his beloved until the seas are dried up, and that is not possible, that seas will never dry, and the rocks are melted. Friends, tell me, is it possible that the rocks on this earth are going to melt there? And the answer comes obviously no. Later on, I would like to give you a very interesting example about this hyperbole which has come in the poem entitled as To His Coy Mistress, written by Andrew Marvell. The lines I would like to quote here: "An 100 years should go to praise thine eyes and on thy forehead gaze, 200 to adore each breast, but 30,000 to the rest." Now, I would like to explain how this hyperbole has come here and influenced the mind of the readers there, attracted the mind of the readers there. The poet says that he has 100 years to praise this woman and 200 more years to adore her body. But once she is dead, it will be 30,000 years to rest. This is an exaggeration because nobody lives for 300 years. Friends, the term hyperbole ends here, and now we shall turn towards another term which is entitled as alliteration.